What's up, everybody? This is Mother Moon, and we are about to get into some tarot. We are going to be getting into our Scorpios right now. So we're going to be using my first deck. It is the starter deck, and like I always tell y'all, it was my first deck. It has words on it, so I still use them because they're very special to me. So whatever. I don't know why I told you that. Okay. So for outside, just getting some outside energy going. Alright, so let's talk to our Scorpios. Let's see what's going on for our Scorps. Empress in reverse. Okay, hold on. Six of Swords. Then you came out, which is the Nine of Wands. And you, who are you? You're the Ace of Swords. Okay. So we have our Empress, we have our Six of Swords, some hesitation, definitely. And then we have our Ace of Swords. Okay. So, just right off the bat, before clarifying, what I'm seeing here is a lot of hesitation, right? You don't know who you are. Similar to what the Cancers are going through, both water signs, you just don't know who you are right now. You're just kind of lost, which is, it's fine. You know, it's okay to feel that way. You do kind of suspect something's coming. You are in an expectation of good things happening. You very know the capabilities of the risk you're taking and the choices that you're making, and you know that you're doing this all with good intention to move forward. But right now, it just kind of looks like you're stuck. You don't really know, nothing's really happening, and you're kind of just like, well, I did what you said. I did what you said. Alright. My little fingers. Just do what you do. Do what you do. Alright, may we clarify this Empress in reverse? No. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I should just take it. Take it. Alright, may we clarify the Six of Swords, please. For our Scorpio babies, we have futility, uselessness. May we clarify this Nine of Wands in reverse. The energy of this Nine of Wands in reverse. I don't know which one to take. I take both. Because there's new beginnings. And then who's this? Ooh, you tell me. Oh. Tower moments. Oh, you better start making a move, Scorpio, or the universe is going to make one for you. Okay. And maybe clarify this Ace of Swords. They gave me wealth that flipped. Is that what you wanted to say? Okay. Okay. So we have here our Empress in reverse, right? Empress, very strong-minded, very strong-willed. She has earned her crown. And then they move to our Six of Swords, talking about a trip or a journey, especially by water. You know, I'm just looking at the card right now, right? But to me, the Six of Swords represents all the chakras. Look at these colors, okay? Boom, you got all these different colors. You got your heart, you got the throat, you got the crown, you have sacral, you have root, you have all these different chakras here. Okay, and they're not going anywhere. They're stopped. They're all backed up. They're in traffic, okay? And to me, it's like, it's looking like, boom, you're the Empress, Scorpio. You're the Empress, okay? You get things done, all right? No hesitation. You ain't scary. Look, and anything that's scary, it might just be for you. Because if it scares you, you might need to do it. But you're not. You're not. You want to. You definitely want to, Scorpios. You would love to do this. You would love to take action. But you're just not seeing how it's possible right now, okay? Due to circumstances, which is understandable, okay? But don't put yourself in your own cage here. Because no one's saying that you can't do it. You're saying that it can't be done. Sorry. No, that's loud. So then we have our Ace of Swords, comes out in reverse here, and then we have our Nine of Wands also. And the Nine of Wands, to me, he has all these wands on his barrel, all these things that he could do, right? And the Nine of Wands comes right before the Ten of Wands. And to me, Ten of Wands kind of just looks like, you have all these wands, but then you choose one and then you move forward with it. So it's like you have all these different things in your basket, in your carriage, okay? You're like, oh yeah, well, I can paint, I can draw, I can sing, I can dance, I can do this, da da da. But you're like, ooh, but this one, but you're not so sure about it because that one down there on the ground is definitely tempting you, and you're very much worried about making this decision with this one because you're kind of afraid to fail, okay? But no such thing as failing. There's only such thing as learning, okay? So then we get to our Ace of Swords, and that one just talks about, self-destruction here, and the Ace of Swords to me looks like new action. It looks like you taking like a new approach to something, right? And it's like that sword in your hand, it's coming from like the universe, that cloud. So it's like you're being gifted like this inspiration, this divine clarity, this, these tools, right? And this is something that doesn't even have to be material. It could just be your mind. New perspectives and stuff, but right now you're not really seeing it as that. You're kind of seeing these things as a hindrance, and you just kind of feel like, honestly, you just kind of feel like you've made the wrong choice here. You feel like you've been stuck for so long, and you're going to remain stuck until you make the right choice because you don't really know what you want to do, but in reality, you know exactly what needs to be done. You're just kind of ignoring it because it's not really what you're comfortable with, Scorpio, all right? So clarifying our Empress, we have oppression, okay? The Empress is not oppressed. The Empress is far from oppressed, okay? But you're kind of feeling at rock bottom right now, just due to a lot of the things in your past. You just don't see why, this type of trust, this type of, beauty, these beautiful gifts would be bestowed upon you. You don't see why, okay? And the Six of Swords, this one's talking about you taking action. This is you, having these thoughts, these ideas, this inspiration, and you just going for it, okay, Scorpio? But then they give you futility. You almost feel like if you go for it, it won't work out. You feel like, like, this is how I feel you feel, but, I'm just going to say it. You just feel like you're not worth it. You're not worth the prize. But that's only coming from this past, okay? This is all these arrows, all this stuff that is built up in you, making you feel like you're not worth it. So you just don't even try, okay? Like, you're, like, in this energy of, like, applying for the job, but then not going to the interview because then you get there and then you have all this self-doubt, and you can't do that, Scorpio. You are so far past that now. You have healed, and you have learned so many lessons, Scorpio. You just can't do that to yourself, baby. It's not fair. All right? A lot of inner child healing. So then we get to this Nine of Wands, okay? And it's like, to me, you're making a choice here, but it's not between two things. It's amongst a lot of things. But you already have the answer, which is why you hold that wand in your hand, but you fear the very thing that you're leaving behind, right? So, like, just an example. You sing and you dance. Which one will be your career? You're like, well, singing is going to bring me further. It's what I really love to do. But I am so scared that if I take this and I run with it, what I should have done was dance. And they're like, no. It's not that you shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's that you need to just take a chance on yourself, okay? If you want to take a chance on this, and you want to take a chance on every single thing you have in this basket in your tool belt, then you do that. But you have to move forward, okay? No matter which you choose. Because whatever you're meant to choose, it will work out for you. And you will have so much clarification and signs that will tell you so. So they give you new beginnings here. Ugh, I can't get the stand. Okay, new beginnings. And to me, just honestly, I see messages, right, with this bird and these animals. You have a wolf, you have a hawk, you have a buffalo and a bear surrounding this, what looks to be an eagle. I'm not gonna lie, not sure what that animal is, but new beginnings. And then it's a 10. This is completion, all right? So it's almost like you have this realization and you are moving forward in what you feel needs to be done, but you're not sure. You're like, okay, I'm gonna do it, while you bite your nails and you sit there, uncertain with anxiety just pouring out of you. And that's cool. So since you couldn't make the decision, the universe is gonna make it for you. And I know this card of Tower, this is the Tower card, but it says chaos, right? And you're in the middle of all this fire. You don't really know what's going on. So it's like you kind of feel like, look, I'm expected to see the optimistic side. I'm expected to see the positivity. I'm expected to see all this. While all this fire is going on around me, I'm already the black sheep. I'm already the one who always gets put as indifference, who always gets put to the side. And they're like, no. You're about to start taking up space, Scorpio, baby. That's what you're going to start doing. You're about to start taking up space because you sit places with all these gifts, and you sit there and you just hush about them. You hush, okay? And you listen to how everyone else has all these magnificent things, and it's not even just to show off now, okay? But they're like, no. You have prayed, you have worked, you have suffered, you have went through all these different things, Scorpio, just for you to sit in the background? I don't think so. So you know what? We're going to put this right in front of you. We're going to pull the rug from under your feet, and we're going to make you go for it, because we're going to put you in a situation that makes you so uncomfortable that you have no choice but to gain that motivation and move forward, honey boo boo. Which is great, because being scared for you, it don't work unless you want to repeat this lifetime. No ma'am, you ain't doing that. We're leveling up next lifetime, okay, Scorpio? So then you have this Ace of Swords here. And it's clarified by wealth and inspiration. I feel like you are taking part in a new business endeavor, Scorpio, and whether it's not, you're putting value into yourself and you are investing into your dreams. And I think you should do so, okay? Look at this wealth card. Wealth doesn't always have to be in the form of money, but there is money there. There's money, there's food, there's these baskets. And, this is a Native American deck, so, take it as you will. But you're going to gain all. You're going to gain the recognition. You're going to gain the wealth. You're going to gain the love and the fulfillment that you need if you just trust yourself and trust your ability to just choose. There's no wrong choice here, because whatever you do, you succeed in. And that's why your wands are your wands, okay? You don't see that basket, that carriage mixed up with anything else but wands, because these are all things you're good at. So they're just like, okay, well then you pick one and we'll carry you. Okay, you want to sing? Cool, we're going to put you right next to Britney, okay? You want to dance? You're going to be with Chris Brown. Like, you just got to choose. Tell us what you want, baby Scorpio, all right? And inspiration. And when you do that, which I feel like you already have, you will be moved forward. You will be pushed. You will be shoved to be doing these very things, okay? Inspiration, divine mental clarity. You will start to see the bigger picture of things, and you will start to understand why other things didn't work out. People had to go. Things could not be brought, okay? Because you're now letting go of all that baggage, and you're letting go of all that emotional anxiety, okay? Because this is all because you fear succeeding. Because maybe somewhere in your past, you were told that you never would, or you were put to the side to make you feel like you never could. But it ain't true, love. God has a way bigger plan for you, okay? You just have to tell them what you want. All right, Scorpio? You need to believe in yourself. And we have some messages for our Scorpios. Nothing? Really? I'm sorry. I get a little upset when my deck don't talk. Does not talk to me. Talk to me. Come on, Spirit. Tell me what these Scorpio babies need to know. Mirror. Ooh, there's two of them. Treat your body like the palace it is. Hold on, before I read the next one. Gotcha, a few. Alright, that's how you gotta do it. You gotta tell your deck what you want. Just like how you gotta tell the universe what you want. Okay? Again, this came up for the Cancer's Castle. It's time for healing, not war. You have done everything that you can do. You have pushed, you have shoved. And when that crap kept shoving back, it doesn't mean that you quit, but it's time to give up and start something else, okay? You look behind you, there is nothing left for you to turn back and try to grab and attach to, okay? You have worked. Like I said, you have worked and you have suffered. And your suffering is not over. You don't have to live there no more. You can go to a different castle, okay? But you now have the tools, the weapons, the clarity, the inspiration, the mind, and the strength that you need now to move forward. Because guess what? There's not a damn thing waiting for you back there. Nothing. And this was the first card. Treat your body like the palace it is. And this has to go with a lot of self-love here, okay, Scorpios? You really need to stop downing yourself on your looks. You need to stop downing yourself on what you think you lack, because what you think you lack, another person may want, and what another person may want, they may think that they lack. You know how the cycle goes, okay? Don't do this to yourself. You are a beautiful creature and you are divine, and if someone else, doesn't see that, then that's their loss. And it's time to forgive. And I also see this being as forgiveness for yourself, okay? You're holding yourself accountable for things in the past when you only did the best you knew to do. Let it go. Forgive. Get a journal out and write down what you're forgiving yourself for. I forgive myself for allowing people to treat me the way I did not want to be treated. I forgive myself for telling myself mean things when I was only trying my best. Just some examples, but I feel like you needed that. And wings. You never needed those wings to fly. Here you are. You just leaped from the castle. You leaped from the castle. Thinking that you needed all this extra stuff. You thought you needed those wings. You thought you needed the tools. You even probably thought you needed the knight to come and save you with freaking true love's kiss, but you don't need that. You just needed to believe in yourself, okay? And that's beautiful. This whole reading is looking like you just have so much self-doubt, and it's okay to feel that way, but you're not going to continue to do this to yourself, Scorpio. You need to get out of this. You have so many tools. You are a master of all trades. You have so much strength, and you have been through hell and back. It's time for you to start acting so. We love you, Scorpios, and that is your reading.